Welcome back to Cardcaptor Sakura Anime Review Part 7. This I'm reviewing the first film release of the series. Yeah, first of two. Yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura the movie. That's literally what this film is called. Released in August of 1999. Roughly after the conclusion of Season 2. Even though this film is set between Seasons 1 and 2. So you can kind of say it's kind of canon, but when I start watching Season 2, yeah, because I watched first couple, there's no mention of him at all. Nope. Film starts out with Sakura catching the arrow card. Yep, catching the arrow card, and then eventually she goes, does a lottery, and wins basically a trip to Hong Kong. Yep, Hong Kong. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, Sakura's father does make an appearance in the film for like one scene. That's it. And who goes with Sakura? Is it Lee and Mei Ling? No, they're gonna go to Hong Kong anyways because of Lee's mother. Sakura takes her best friend Tamio, her brother, and the man she's got a crush on, Nakido. Now, before I continue, this film is not dubbed by the same studio who did. Well, I'm watching a different dub for this particular one. Yes, this is done by Norvano. I think that's how you pronounce the dub name. This dub is done by Navalia. I think that's how you pronounce it, yes. Now, Animax is the one basically who does the dub from the series, the regular series. For some reason, they never redubbed this film because here's the thing with this particular film. You see, for some reason, I don't know why in the world that they did this for. In the dub for Cardcaptor Sakura, they changed the last name from Kinomoto to Avalon. No idea why in the world this is. It's very typical back then where brought over here, we have to change everybody's name, we have to change plots, we have to make stuff really stupid and make no sense at all. That's pretty much what they did with the Sailor Moon dub, the original one. I watched a little bit of the original, the new dub. It's a lot better. One thing, this me actually respect the source material. The people who dubbed originally did not care at all about the source material. That seemed like for this one. Like, for example, Tamio is called Madison. Even though that's not her name, it's Tamio. Oh yeah, and Nakido was named Julian. For some reason. I don't know why. I mean, there's hints of his crush, of Sakura's crush on him, but it's never mentioned at all. So, they go to Hong Kong. They get no problem. Tamir goes along because, well, why not? And of course, in the case of her brother, because she needs adult supervision. Not a bad idea. Oh, by the way, do in fact Tamio and Julian get involved, or let's say Jukido, do they get involved in this film's plot? Their role in this film is very minor at best. They're just there for eye candy. So, they go exploring Hong Kong, go on a boat, and then just by sheer coincidence they run into Mei Ling and Lee. Now, before they went to Hong Kong, everyone got their report cards. Sakura had decent grades, and apparently Lee did not get good grades or whatever. They don't mention what his grades were. Mei Ling didn't really like her grades, though. She got like her grades were not that good. She was hoping for straight A's, but nope. Different country. So, they go over there. Mei Ling volunteers to be a tour guide. She has no problem with it. She has all the financial district of the place. And then Sakura spots two strange looking birds. Yep. So she goes to follow them. And Tamio's not very happy. Of course, she comes across a well in the middle of Hong Kong. Okay. And it has like kind of like a pagoda style roof on it. It's not totally explain what the heck this is. Well, not at this point anyways. They don't explain too much later in the film. That's actually connected to the film's plot. Yep. So she falls in, so Lee said, okay, let's go to my house and get cleaned up. Despite the fact that the other three did not get wet, they get to wear Chinese clothes. Because why the heck not? And after Sakura and Tamio get changed, they meet four lovely ladies. Who are these ladies? Lee's sisters. Okay. Yeah, and then of course they see Tamio and Yokito, and they're just falling over him. And then here's much more beautiful one walks in. Who is this woman? Lee's mother. And it's commented by Sakura, she's a very beautiful woman, which I do agree. She is a smoking hot woman. Apparently she's very like young to be. She looked like, I mean, the way her appearance is, she looked like she's about, I'd say by looking at her, she's probably in her early 30s. She looks pretty good for her age. hmm And apparently, like Lee, she can basically detect. She has magic. She can detect magic stuff, and she knows that. Easy can tell that Sakura is the card captor. Okay, fine. And of course, she also been having dreams, like kind of like what it is in the series, like dream about a woman, a very beautiful woman, mind you. They don't mention that this woman is actually beautiful. Yeah, this woman is revealed to be a vengeful spirit who has to stand against Cloud Reed. Yep, she hates Cloud Reed for imprisoning her. Yeah, it's explained later in the film that she was a student of his who wanted to use the powers for like I think it was like destructive force or at least evil. And so he's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you do that. So I'm just basically gonna imprison you in this freaking well for like who knows how long because they don't really explain when the heck he did this. But my guess is my guess is it probably was before. It could have been. I mean, she doesn't open the cloud cards, so he probably did this after he created cloud cards, and he probably did this before he went to Japan. That's my personal theory, anyways. Oh yeah, and it's mentioned that Cloud Reed is dead. Yep. So they eventually go and to this like they go around, and of course they go. Sakura finds a strange-looking bookshop, finds a book with a seal on it. Yeah, it's never explained how the heck the seal even got here, or what the heck this book even is. We see the woman on the cover. Yes, this book itself is never explained in the film at all. It's like this woman, and then we see this water, and then she finally meets someone like a little girl. Like, how'd you get here? Never explained. She never tells her at all there was a book that was a sponsor for this. And of course, she'll use her cloud cards like cloud cards. Yep, that's all I know. But that she does know about the cloud cards. I don't think she was there when Cloud recreated these cards, but at least she knows about them. Okay. Oh yes, Kiro does go with Sakura to Hong Kong because why not? Yep. So she basically flies around for a bit, and then she takes everybody hostage. Which reveals she took like most of everybody hostage, except for Lee. Lee was the one to take hostage at that point. So she goes to freeze Tamio, her best friend. Why not? It is something that she goes for her best friend first over her brother or her crush. But I think because, well, best friend, she's like a sister to her, and she's always one who gets her like gets her cool looking outfits. Yep. So she frees her, gets away, formulates a plan, and of course eventually they do find the well. They don't go back to Lee's place. Yeah, that's something really weird. Like there's a joke basically like before the scene ends, we first see Lee's mother. She's like, okay. After she talks to Lee, show me your report card. And because it's the dub, they probably show what happened next. Yeah, that's kind of the dumb thing about this particular dub. They cut out stuff really. I don't know what it sounds like in the dub or what they cut out. I don't know because I have watched the sub for this particular film. Okay, so they go back. They actually fight her for a good period of time. Eventually, really, she wanted to go back to. She just wanted to pass on. Okay, she frees everybody. Everybody's perfectly fine. Oh, and also before she goes into the well, Lee's mother does show up and, well, opens up the force field so she can go in. And she probably does have magical power, but she's probably not powerful enough. She's probably not the right person to get this particular vengeful spirit. So she stays there, keeping an eye on Tamina because she doesn't have magical powers. But She can probably tell that Sakura does deeply care about her, so she wants to keep an eye on her. And plus, her son cares about her too. Of course, she does not know the fact that her son's in love with this girl. Nope, she does not know. I do not know if in the series here, I don't know if his family ever finds out about this at all. No, not really, no. Then, of course, they have their battle, which is a pretty good battle. After she passes on, because everyone's returned normal, and then they decide to go home. In case you wanted to, Lee's sisters ever return after the one scene they appear in. In this version, nope, they do not return at all. Nope, they don't. Of course, everybody goes home. Oh yeah, and Kira was one who basically relates the information this woman did know Clary in the past. Yep. I would say for this particular film, I'm not really a big fan. The plot is pretty decent for what it is. There's plot holes all over the place for this particular film. Thank you, stupid English dub. I love the animation. It's fantastic. I would say the performances by all the English dub actors are really good. It's just the weakness of this film is the writing they have for this English dub. Because this English dub is basically written to be pretty bad. Because something is never explained, or Kira, I get how he may have known about this particular woman, because I'm sure Clary may have mentioned it to him. But he also mentions that Clary knew about her, but didn't mention the fact that he actually know her personally, or the fact he trained her in magic. Yeah, I'm sure this was changed, whatever. Yeah, I'm not really. Now, after watching this particular dub, I realized that probably some people probably didn't care for this particular dub at all because it's pretty bad. But the performances, it's kind of like the way it is for Yu-Gi-Oh! The performances of the actors are really good. They actually respect the roles. It's just people who write the damn thing are freaking bad. They don't care at all. Would I recommend this movie to people who are fans of this particular series? It's up to you. But I was kind of hoping that the dub would be this one be the same one who does the dub of the show. But for some reason, they chose not to redub this film at all for some strange reason. Yeah, I have no idea why. Oh yeah, and also there's a scene involving like an old man. It's like, was there a scene cut here? Yeah, it seems like when you watch the English dub, it seems like stuff was cut. That's basically 90s English dubs for you. That's basically what it is. At least Funimation doesn't cut stuff. No, they don't cut stuff at all. Unlike, let's say, Ocean Dub DBZ. Yeah, their stupid edits were so dumb. Like saying stuff like, they go the way of dinosaurs, even though that they've seen dinosaurs in the show. Or, too bad those buildings, too bad it's Sunday, those buildings have been full. Or, I can see their parachutes, even though there's no parachutes at all. Or making bodies disappear. Yes, Ocean Dub was known for doing that too, from what I heard. Yeah. I would say this film overall is okay. Is it necessary to watch this film as part of the show? Well, the only thing decent about this film is the introduction of Lee's family, which, as far as I know, this is the only appearance they make outside the actual manga. They don't make appearance in the actual show itself. They're barely mentioned at all. In the manga, it's basically mentioned that apparently his whole family moved to Japan, not just him, Mei Ling. In the anime, it looks like just him, Mei Ling, along with a butler is there. But in the manga, it's implied the whole family is there. No mention of who Lee's father is. Nope, no idea who his father is. Yep. Now, the name of Lee's mother is Yaolin. Is Yaolin Lee. Hmm. Yeah, that's her name. I do appreciate though they actually do not change her name in the dub. Yes, that would have been stupid. Really, really stupid. Yep. Otherwise, not much else to say about this particular film. It's up to you if you want to watch it, okay? So yeah, That's it for this particular review. Stay tuned soon for my review of the next 5 episodes of Cardcaptor Sakura. That'll be part 8, covering the first 5 episodes of season 2. Next is going to be the first of 2 comic corners I'm going to do on 2 Bat books. And I'm looking forward to talking about these, okay? See you in the next few. Bye.